Yep, that's exactly what we're doing. We are reading the worst reviews for The Flash. Now, there is a lot of controversy surrounding this entire film. A lot of people are going to say that they're not going to watch it for certain reasons, and a lot of people are going to watch it because they're DC fans at heart, and it's a Flash movie. It's based off Flashpoint, so why not go check it out? We know that there's people that hate this film. We know that there's critics that hate this film. And it's time for us to go on a journey together to go look at what these people had to say. Before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a like on this video, and comment down below what you truly thought about The Flash. Let us look at the audience and critic scores. 66% of the critics recommend that you go watch this film, and 85% of the audience recommend that you go watch this film. That's pretty solid. These are pretty solid numbers, especially for DC, and DC's not really known for having their movies get high audience and critic scores. So for this film, it's pretty solid. We're not here to show the good stuff. We're here to get down to the nitty gritty, the ugly, the stickies and the nasties. So let us start with the critics. Jorge Loser, an avalanche of wax figures that captures the worst of cameo culture, digital necrophilia, and nostalgia manipulation. Full review in Spanish, but I understand your point in English, Jorge. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The CGI was so bad when they were in the Speed Force, and honestly, I was a bit underwhelmed by the cameos. You know, it was still unique to see. It was still unique. And that's most people's issue, is the CGI for sure. Yeah, a decent amount of tomatoes, you know, after that. And then boom, splat by Patrick Hicks. It's not a total mess, but this mashup of ideas lacks tight and quality execution, resulting in a few highlights and a lot of missed opportunities that might have made this story worth telling. I still thought it was a pretty good story. I didn't think it was like terrible. I think the only time where it really like started to hit the heart a little bit was the interactions towards the end of the movie with his mother. I don't think it was a bad story. I thought it was a good story. Ooh, Justin Harrison has a lot to say about this. This is the worst film I have seen in 2023. I genuinely despise it. Don't waste your time or your money. If you like to see Keaton and Callie's good work amidst the dreck, wait until it comes to the library. Justin just wasn't feeling it. I don't think it's the worst film of 2023 though, for sure. Honestly, Ant-Man and the Wasp is not that good of a film compared to The Flash. And that's just me. That's a hot take. That's a hot take. Mark Jackson. Call me old-fashioned, but I like the stereotypical Jack testosterone-fueled early comic book superheroes the way I like a 69 Camaro with a powerful configured V8 engine. Ooh. So I'm not a fan of the new skinny Spider-Man, nor of this new skinny Flash. So you want this guy to stand like this, all strong and have a beer after serving the villains justice. I see your point though. You thought the Flash was kind of soft. You think the superheroes now in this new era are pretty soft. So I can see it. Hope Madden. Fan service in search of a movie. It's not terrible, but it is disappointing. It is a fan service, you know, to try and reel in these people to come and watch, which it really was just Superman. It wasn't, you know, all the Justice League characters, which kind of sucked. It was really just Superman, and you saw Adam West as Batman. Neil Pollack. Despite an old-fashioned gee whiz spirit and the incredibly welcome return of Michael Keaton as Batman, DC's The Flash suffers from a bad case of multiverse overkill. Yeah, I mean, that was the whole point of the story. It was like a multiverse story. Dulcie Percy, I'm hoping I say your name right. There are decent visuals, surreal and spectacular CGI, and a couple of titter out loud moments. Okay, the CGI was not spectacular, but hypocritical Hollywood seems to have forgotten all about the Me Too movement in a flash. Still stuck on, you said surreal and spectacular CGI. You can't be serious. Paul Whittington. The special effects are tacky, and the film's frequent recourse to other DC characters creates an air of desperation. Let's read one more bad review from the critics before we go into the audience. Luis Martinez. The Flash is essentially an ugly movie with some ugly special effects that shine a lot. He just thought the whole thing was just ugly. A little quick and easy right there. Well, that was enough of the critics just absolutely crapping on this film, but I'll be honest, the audience, on what they have to say, they do not hold back. They're a little bit more harsh, and we're about to see. Let us review the audience's opinion. We got this from Anonymous User. Half a 1 star. Poor storyline. The plot does not follow the comic book version. Flash's nemesis was Waze the Reverse Flash. There was a big gap with Barry's mom being murdered. Overkill with the CGI. Another person with the whole CGI thing. Look, I get it. It was bad. And we're gonna see a lot more of people talk about this CGI. Ben Z. Nicolas Cage unaccredited cameo destroyed the movie. George Clooney unaccredited cameo destroyed the movie. Christopher Reeves unaccredited photo cameo was great. It was good seeing Christopher Reeves as, you know, Superman, but it was a complete fake. I mean, all of them were a complete fake cameo. The only cameo was Michael Keaton's Batman. That was real. And George Clooney's. Derek, look at this. Too much CGI and had a terrible storyline, not enough action from the Flash. Batman was the best character in the movie. Yeah, I totally disliked the movie. Won't watch it again. I thought it was worth watching. I think it's a fun film. I don't think this is a terrible film. I just think that there's so much outside crap that is piled on top of this that's why people kind of really don't like it. But also, I mean, the storyline could have been better, but they tried to make the Flashpoint in a way of their own. Vegas V. Frankly, the Flash was terrible. The theater was empty, practically a sure of a bomb movie. It was terrible. I walked out after 45 minutes of saying to myself, why am I sitting here? Special effects are good. But wait, you thought the special effects were good? But no plot and nothing as far as acting. A true disaster. And then I don't know how you have this all spelled out. His spelling was really weird. He said it was terrible. He walked out after 45 minutes and said the special effects were good. What? Doug. It didn't have enough action and the storyline drug on too long at times. I'll be honest, the action was very underwhelming. I'll be the first to say, and I'm pretty sure there's probably people that think the same thing I do. Supergirl's fighting scenes were trash. Trash. Sasha is a very good actor. I would like to see her as Supergirl again, because the fight between her and Zod was the most underwhelming. Honestly, Michael Shannon is like a forgotten character to me. No one's sitting there just like amazed that Michael Shannon is like back as Zod. Nobody really even cares. Everyone just cares about Keaton. Dusty. It was all downhill from the baby in the microwave. Honestly, the baby in the microwave was very, very weird. The whole sequence where the Flash was trying to save the babies, it was very weird. Oh, there's 2 back-to-back bad reviews. Let's read these. Lucas. Don't see this movie. You will need to sanitize your eyes. Kevin C. Keaton and Sasha were the only good things. Ezra is a horrible actor and human. Wow, that seems like a little personal opinion on that. We're gonna read one more review, and I think this is the funniest review. Esteban. Dog shit. Bottom of the barrel. I don't know what's worse, this or Fast X. Fast X was ass, bro. Fast X was terrible. I'd rather watch this 100 times before I watch Fast X again. Fast X was dookie booty buns. And I'm gonna leave it off on that. Alright, that pretty much wraps it up. There was, yeah. Everybody pretty much was saying the same thing in their own different ways. Which it was the CGI was bad. They didn't like the storyline. Nobody liked Ezra Miller. Yeah, I can understand people's point. You know, I can understand. It can't be as bad as the second Wonder Woman, 1984, and it can't be as bad as Joss Whedon's Justice League. Come on. If you made it to the end of the video, leave a like because that helps out so much. Leave a comment down below on what you truly thought about The Flash. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you feel in between? Are you undecided? Let me know. and hit the subscribe button if you already haven't. Turn on post notifications if you want to see my review, more in-depth details, and explaining the story of The Flash. Link is down in the description. If you want to see me read the bad reviews for any of the other movies that I did Mario, I did all the Spider-Man films, and I did Across the Spider-Verse. So go check those out, and thanks for watching.